Wasim Haider is coming on now from the Randwick end.
Beautifully placed. Dissected the two outfielders.
Not a very good delivery from Wasim Haider, this. He's dragged it down short and down the leg side. And Azharuddin very confidently clips it away, helps it on its way, splits the field. There's a man at long leg, there's a man at deep square leg. Neither of them are going to stop that going for four.
At the Paddington end and bringing Mushtaq, the leg spinner, into the attack.
This time he's gone a little bit higher and a bit wider. That brings up the 50 partnership between these two. First wicket fell in the 10th over. It's now the 23rd over. 75 balls it's taken them to bring up their 50 partnership, and Jadeja starting to take over the senior role. He's moved along to 34. That was his first boundary. The captain decides that he needs a bit of help. Just the one bounce into the side screen.
That's as perfect a placement as you'll find. And as was the case with Jadeja, the footwork was quite magnificent. That was Mohammad Azharuddin. Straight down the ground, could hardly have been much straighter. The footwork taking him to the pitch of the ball, the same way as Jadeja was down driving on the onside, the previous delivery. Footwork is of tremendous importance.
That's out. He's caught behind, trying to cut it very fine and very hard. Mushtaq Ahmed comes back the best way possible. He takes a wicket of the Indian captain, Mohammad Azharuddin.
That's the first time I've seen Mushtaq Ahmed really put any work on the ball out there. He's been rolling it out. That one he gave a real tweak. And it spun a little and jumped as well. Got a thick top edge. It's pretty well held by the keeper. It wasn't an easy catch because of the extra bounce. And that is a vital wicket for Pakistan. Mushtaq Ahmed takes it, and it's 2 for 86.
Cambley, the new batsman for India. Jadeja back on strike. This is in the air. There's a fieldsman back, but he may not be far enough back. It's over the top of the fieldsman into the fence for four. That's the end of the over. India are 2 for 94. The last ball of Mushtaq Ahmed's over. He decided to go over the top with two fieldsmen back. Wasim Akram was the fieldsman at mid-on. He was quite a way in. Obviously felt the fence was a lot closer than it really was. Cambley getting into the act now. A short delivery from Haider. And Zamam Al-Haq. That's good ground. Two runs to Cambley there. There's the man Jadeja, who's been there for the 27.5 overs, and he's largely responsible for the fact that they've got the run rate up to 3.62. He and Azharuddin. It's in the air. It's a half volley. He's claiming the catch. Nobody's really looked at the umpire. The umpires are conferring. David Shepherd. Just to the naked eye, it looked to me as though it was a straight half volley. But the umpires have confirmed. Quite confident that the ball carried. Jadeja obviously had a different view of it than the Pakistan fielders. And umpire Peter McConnell, who was at square leg. Good piece of fielding. He's got forward. It could well have been a half volley if he hadn't been as agile in coming forward. Got the hands under it. He's come up with the catch. Just so confident it was a catch, he didn't even bother to appeal. India 3 for 101. Sachin Tendulkar comes out to join Vinod Kambli.
This is Amir Sohail, slow left arm. They'll turn this one behind square. They'll look for two, and they're going to come back for two. They're going to make it comfortably, and Moin Khan again. He's not enjoying his day behind the stumps, I think it's safe to say. He turns his head away from that one again as the ball comes in on the bounce.
Difficult one for Moin Khan. Pakistan made, I think, an obvious decision that to throw the ball low and bounce it to the keeper.
No ball, and that was a fine shot. Attempted Yorker possibly. Hit it right off the meat of the bat. It's coming back to the third. He's sent back by his partner. Running like a no ball. That was a fine shot. Hit straight through the line, not on the ground. Superbly timed.
So he was coming back for a third there and was probably going to make it. Surprisingly, Tendulkar was the man who didn't want the third. He normally runs pretty quickly and well. The fieldsman was actually making the throw on the turn, so it wasn't a strong throw.
A warm, overcast afternoon in Sydney. Sohail pulled away. He's a beautiful puller. Sachin Tendulkar, as soon as it's a fraction short, he rocks back onto the back foot. That's why he's going to be a great player. He's certainly a fine back foot player, either on the off or onside.
Realising that there was a man at mid-wicket and a man at long on, the area he wanted to go was in the direction of mid-wicket. Imran Khan is there, so he decided to go over Imran's head.
This time he cuts on the offside. It could well be four again. That's superb batting by this young star. And boundaries are needed. He's changed the line of the bowl by pulling the first ball over mid-wicket. This time it's wide of off stump. He cuts beautifully.
This is a bit easier facing this left arm bowling than the stuff at the other end. About 80-mile-an-hour difference in pace.
Well, there's a chance for a run out short. If he hits, gets back. Imran not behind the stumps. That was fair enough. Didn't have much time. But that was very, very close.
As Kambli was charging, good piece of work there by Sohail to throw on the turn, and they had him either way with a direct hit, or if Imran had hit them, Imran just didn't have time to get back to the stumps.
Chipped in the air. There's a man out there who's getting under it. Al-Haq does the job. Good bowling. Poor selection of shot, but that's good effort by the leg spinner, kicking the ball up under pressure. A very valuable wicket for Pakistan.
Yes, the captain has got a lot of faith in his leg spinner. Mushtaq coming back. We're into the 40th over. And that's what happens with leg spinners. If you're in the right, if you can get the team into the right position, put a few outfielders out when they're trying to score quickly, it can be very difficult, as Kambli has found out. India 4 for 147.
In form, Sanjay Mandraker comes to the crease at a vital time. He played very well at the Gabba last weekend.
It's important for the leg spinner to keep the ball up. That's how he got rid of the left-hander, Kambli, keeping the ball up and forcing him to, if he wanted to score quickly, to hit into the outfield. And that's where the leg spinner can be of real value. The ball's turning a bit. It's not quite so easy to place the ball where you want, as Kambli found out there. Ball not going where he wanted.
Oh, he's got him, bowled him, first ball, Mandrake, a clean bowl by Mushtaq. A fine piece of bowling and great captaincy by Imran Khan here at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Yes, he showed a lot of courage in bringing the leg spinner back on. The hierarchy, the Pakistan hierarchy, thought that the ball would spin here a little bit. And just a little bit of turn there got the underneath edge back onto the stumps. So 2 wickets in the 1 over from Mushtaq. Good bowling. And Draker is out for a duck. And in the 40th over, India are 5 for 148.
Kapil Dev, the man with the best strike rate in one-day internationals over a long period of time, at 94.4, comes to the crease. It's well hit and beautifully placed. That's why he's one of the all-time greats. Kapil Dev hitting over cover for 4. 5 for 160. It's well struck. In fact, it's well placed too. They pick up 2 through mid-wicket. So Kapil Dev once again scoring a runner ball when it's needed. They should be looking for the extra 1. Here they are. And that's intelligent cricket by Sachin Tendulkar. He's only 18. He saw the wild throw. It was a quick call. So 3 off that final delivery. 5 for 168 as Greg Chappell and Tony Gregg take up the commentary.
Thank you, Bill. Yes, the lights on here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Oh, that's it high. This could be out. Will it be 6? It's a big one. Over the top for 6. Kapil Dev opening his shoulders and smashing that one over the top of extra cover. Lovely, sweet hit that was.
Not the easiest shot to play, over cover. It's a long boundary out there to the Brawangal stand. It's gone 5 or 6 rows back and he's put it down.
That's in the air, but wide of the fieldsman. Just did very well to stop that. Hyder down at long on, diving away to his right.
Tendulkar getting in the act. Hyder makes a valiant attempt here. He actually gets a hand to it. Saved a certain 4. You couldn't put that down as one that should have been taken. He just gets the hand to it before the ball hits the ground. He'll finish up. He's in a bit of trouble out there. He's hurt himself as he came down. In fact, he may have even rolled across the, slid across the ball, having dropped the ball. No, I think he might have done a hamstring.
Yes, it looks as if his left hamstring. Mind you, he's trotting away. He's slowed up a little bit now. So I think he's in a little bit of pain there. I think it might be a good idea for him to just quietly get some ice on that. Take it easy on the way off the ground. What a great effort, though, to get his hand to that one. Tendulkar on 49 now. Hand on strike. No ball called, and that's his 50. 50 or 57 balls. He's a lovely little batsman to watch.
Very accomplished player, Sachin Tendulkar. 3 4s, almost a 6. Strike rate of 87.7 and very entertaining cricket.
Another slow one, and again it's pulled away down towards the boundary, and this time into the fence. So Dev really latching onto that one, and Aqib Java just a little frustrated there. It's very, very tense in the centre at the moment.
It's the slower ball. It's on the full. Dev hits it away to left field.
In the air and out. Imran making the catch at mid-wicket. Dev not quite middling that one. And it just spooned up to Imran, and there was no way in the world he was going to drop that one. So a little gem of an innings really from Kapil Dev. 35 runs from 26 balls.
Our kid tries the slower ball again, this time just holding it back with the slower arm action. Imran is fielding right on the white line of the circle. He's delighted to take the catch. Another very good knock from Kapil Dev. India 6 for 208.
Moray, the new batsman. Been pretty effective for the Indians as well when it comes to situations like this. As their wicketkeeper comes in and throws the bat from the word go. Very good at lifting their run rate towards the end of their innings, the Indians. What a good delivery. They're going to take a run and he'll have a go. Yes, he will. And he's hit the stumps. What a magnificent bit of fielding there by Wasim Akram. First of all, the magnificent delivery. Moray had to get up off the ground and run down the other end. He did his best, but Akram hit the stumps and Moray was just short.
Almost the perfect sand-shoe crusher to start with. Moray did all he could do to get his feet out of the way, jammed the bat on the ball, took the nosedive. Tendulkar took off, and Akram, brilliant athlete that he is, scooped on it, aimed and cleaned them up. Moray on his way for 4, India 7 for 213. As the Indian innings comes to a close, Prabhakar is the new batsman.
So the clock ticks over to 6 o'clock, which means that they won't get the extra over in. This now becomes a 49 over game.
India did pretty well there. At one stage it looked as though they'd only make just fractionally over the 200. As it was, this is the way their card finished at the end of the innings, 216, so I reckon there was a bonus there for Mohammad Azharuddin's side. He played very well, so too Jadeja, and Tendulkar once again with his 54 not out in tremendous form, and that partnership with Kapil Dev could be the match winner. 7 for 216, and the bowling figures for Pakistan. Imran did a good job, although he was hampered by that shoulder injury. 8 overs for 25 from him, 2 for 28 for Aqib Javed, and the leg spinner Mushtaq Ahmed came on and took vital wickets, 2 of them, to finish with 3 for 59. So it's quite a big task for Pakistan. They have a strong batting side, but the Indians have a very, very good bowling team.
That's out. Kapil Dev, the leading Indian bowler, has made the breakthrough again, and the Indian supporters are delighted. Just a little bit of swing there we saw in the first over. Zaman Al-Haq is on his way back to the pavilion. Ball just straightening up slightly. He's hit him on the roll of the pad, but umpire David Shepherd in no doubt whatsoever.
Certainly no doubt in umpire Shepherd's mind. Zaman leaving the field rather slowly. I'm glad the lights are on. Kapil Dev the one getting the breakthrough, and a breakthrough India really need. And Pakistan are now 1 for 8 in the third over.
Zahid Fazal, the right-hand batsman, 18 years of age, so a few youngsters playing here tonight. Tendulkar, Camberley for India. And that's out. That time he's got the line, the length and everything right. Fazal has been searching for the ball and he's finally found it.
A lovely little outswinger there from Manoj Prabhakar. The Indian fans are very happy about it too, and so they should be. He found the line, impeccable outswinger, started angling in, straightened up, went away. Nice little nick. Pakistan are now, what you would say, reeling. So hit out for 2 in the 6th over. They're 2 for 17.
One of the best batsmen in the world, Javed Miandad, striding to the wicket with his side in trouble.
He's added to his 8
Javed Miandad throwing off the years there to complete 3 runs. When he first came into the game, very, very quick man in the field between the wickets. And taking advantage there as the fielder slipped, picking up the ball, just making it in.
And Javagal Srinath will be the bowler now from the Paddington end, the northern or Paddington end. That's 2 for 34. That's in reply to India's good innings. It's the outside edge by Sohail. We'll go for 4. No great amount of luck attached to what the Indian bowlers have been doing so far.
No, the ball's gone past the outside edge several times. And instead of the 2 wickets that are down, there could have been a couple more. On this occasion, a bit of adjustment there by Amir Sohail.
Well, he's had 2 go past second slip. Now he's had 1 go over the head of the man at backward point and beating the 2 men racing for it. So it just runs into the boundary. So Sohail now goes on to 22.
This is what all bowlers hate, of course. First to establish superiority over the batsman. In previous overs, there have been 2 edges gone off Sohail's bat. Previous ball missed by a mile. Now eventually the ball goes just over the top of the fielder and goes away for 4.
It's nicely glanced. That could go all the way. The original leg glance, beautifully played. The straying onto leg stump. Good players don't miss those ones. They're gifts. Fruit for the sideboard. It's 2 for 54.
Sachin Tendulkar comes on.
Great shot. A magnificent square cover drive. On the front foot, it was a fraction wide, and he gave it the full follow through. A glorious shot.
Yes, Tendulkar wouldn't be very happy with that one. He'd bowled pretty well so far. That was a wide delivery, and he literally flayed that one through the offside field. No chance at all of the fielder cutting it off.
Beautiful work. Oh, that was close. Magnificent work by Kieran Moray. It's great to see a wicketkeeper standing up. He had those bails off in a flash.
Yes, and Javed, as we've said, doesn't mind having a little wander. Keep an eye on his back foot here. Does he lift it? No, he doesn't. Beautiful work, but Javed's toe down all the time there. There was no question of him being given out.
No, he didn't cross over, did he? He stayed planted. It was a beautiful bit of work and good thinking by young Sachin Tendulkar. The little in-swinger going down the leg side. He swings him nicely. 4. Socket over the fence, but it was on the ground, so it's 4.
Yes, there's no doubt that Kapil Dev has got a little bit of a problem with his leg. And Greg Chappell picked it when he was batting. And he seems to me have stretched a hamstring just a little bit. And you'll see as he moves along the boundary here that he's limping just a little bit. And that was for that reason that he had to try and put the boot in there. He's flicked it over the boundary.
The shafts there, but the bowler followed on. Kieran Moray was the one who went up. So it could easily have been pad. Tendulkar followed him up. He didn't go up straight away. And that's why, because quite clearly it came off Javed Miandad's front pad.
50 for Sohail, and he's been a good contributor for Pakistan. It's 2 for 88. Gives that a bit of a thump. And just enough to get it to the boundary. He really clubbed that one. As I said, he might not play shots out of the textbook, Sohail, but he's producing a good innings here for Pakistan.
That was beautifully placed. Yes, he's not what you'd call a pretty player, but he's very, very effective. He was beaten past the outside edge on quite a few occasions at the start of the innings. Didn't worry him in the slightest.
These two teams very evenly matched after 30 overs, as they have been all the way through. And well taken. That's a good catch. Chris Tricant there coming forward and taking a good catch at mid-wicket, just a few centimetres above the turf.
That's good cricket. Not easy to take those, and he was on his way in. He pushed forward for the catch, even though it was a very well struck ball and a full toss. That's good stuff. Good cricket. And it provides the third wicket at 105.
Salim Malik comes out to receive a few instructions from Javed.
Javed just changing gears. A bit of pressure on at the bowler's end, but Salim Malik is quick enough. Javed Miandad deciding it's time for Salim to get loose.
Javed Miandad, of course. Actually, that's interesting. If the wicketkeeper there had been looking at his own stumps and thinking about running out Javed Miandad, he'd have had a very good case to answer.
So the best way to get in front is to get aggressive.
This is probably Malik's best option, of course. He is a natural free-flowing stroke maker, and anything like that, plenty of width, plenty of length, giving Malik a full chance to let the bat go. It's gone high over Azharuddin at point. There's a lot of empty space down there on the boundary, and clatters into the fence.
That's out. He's taken by Kieran Moray. A little bit of width there as well. Prabhakar all steamed up about it. He's delighted. Mohammad Azharuddin in the background will be very happy. The Indians recognise that that was an important wicket. Their supporters in the crowd are delighted.
Well, as ever, one free-flowing shot that goes to the boundary, one free-flowing shot that is nicked to the keeper, and of course the title of careless will spring straight to mind there. And many scribes watching this game. Salim Malik, not a very good shot there. And now Pakistan 4 for 127.
Well, plenty of experience there for Pakistan, their captain. Javed Miandad wants the run. Imran Khan is too slow off the mark. And that really was a foolish piece of cricket. They didn't need to lose a wicket at this stage. I'm not quite sure who's the main one to blame. Javed Miandad wanted the run. Imran Khan wasn't sure. Stopped, started.
Imran Khan hasn't batted yet until today in the competition. A little bit unfamiliar with the rules of calling here. Confusion. Imran hesitated and hasn't beaten the throw back here. Very well taken by Raju, who takes the bails off, and David Shepherd in perfect position there to give the decision. Imran Khan, the Pakistan captain, is walking back, accompanied by the duck. And Pakistan are 5 for 130 and in some trouble.
Wasim Akram is the new batsman.
Oh, he's hit straight back at him, and I think he's dropped that. Hits the ball very hard, Akram. Have another look at this.
Still hit it well, and shin height catch. One that should be taken if he didn't get a lot of hand on it. I think it hit just above the right wrist.
5 fieldsmen on the fence. Oh, and he's got him. Yes, out stump. Raju has struck. Boy, didn't he enjoy that, having dropped him. Gave it a little bit of extra tweak. Off went the bails. And Wasim Akram is out stumped.
Yes, a good piece of bowling. It's the arm ball. No turn there. Wasim Akram playing for it. And Kieran Moray having very little trouble taking the bails off. Well out of his ground. And Katabati Raju very excited about it. Wasim Akram upset. And Pakistan now reeling at 6 for 141 in the 39th.
Wasim Haider Into a bowl, and he's got him off the inside edge. Well, that's it for Pakistan. Their star player now on his way back. It looked as if he was trying to steer that one away on the offside. Got a little inside edge onto the stumps. So Javed Miandad out.
Yes, a little in-swinging Yorker from Srinath. He's very happy about it, and so he should be. That was the last nail in the coffin for Pakistan. He was the man they needed out, Javed Miandad, for 40 of 110 balls. Pakistan now 7 for 141.
The new batsman is Moin Khan. He's on strike at the moment, just 20 years of age. He's got that one away beautifully. Right off the meat of the bat.
Oh, it's hit that very well on the line of off stump. Just look at the wrist, bit of a follow through, and down to the fence for 4. A couple more of those brings Pakistan right back into the game. Kapil Dev will have to be very careful here.
Oh, he's given that one heaps, but he's going to be caught. What a good shot to get out to. He's hit it right off the meat of the bat. It's gone flying away down towards the boundary at point. And Mandraker has taken the catch. So Dev, having been smashed away twice on the onside, he's strengthened his field over on that side. And what did he do? He bowled a short one, got cut away, but got a wicket.
Yes, a very well struck stroke. Mandraker having no problems with the catch. Moin Khan gone for 12 off 12 deliveries. Now Pakistan are 8 for 161. Mushtaq Ahmed, the new batsman.
Kapil Dev. There's a chance for a run out the shore. Got to be gone. He's gone by a mile. Yes, sir. It's all happening for India. Panic in the Pakistan camp. Good take by Kapil Dev. Good intelligent throw by the skipper. And India looking good at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Well, in, looks like it's all over Barbersham.
Yes, Pakistan, I don't know what the hell Mushtaq was thinking about there. And it was a case of have to, and in fact there was a pretty easy run there, because with all the stopping and starting he was only just out. Pakistan now 9 for 166.
Akib Javed makes his way to the crease. India on top here. Very good fielding and bowling display by the Indians tonight. Gavagal Srinath to bowl the final over. And he's got him, so that's it. Clean bowl off the first ball. A great win for India at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
That was a very good performance from India. They deserved the win. They outplayed Pakistan, and this is the way the final card looked in the Pakistan innings. 173 all out. Amir Sohail 62 and Javed Miandad 40. The only ones really to come to terms with the Indian bowling. Their partnership was 88, but it took them 151 balls, which gives you a real good idea of just how difficult it was. The bowling figures for India, they did a terrific job. Kapil Dev 2 for 30, and Prabhakar, once again those two fellas up the top of the bowling order, did great work for India. 2 for 22 Prabhakar, 2 for 37 Srinath, again bowled well and without a great deal of luck. Tendulkar 1 for 37 and Venkatapati Raju. 10 overs of spin and flight and 1 for 40. And Akib Javed with Amir Sohail as the skipper. Ian Chappell now with the two skippers India and the toss.
Pakistan to call heads or tails.
Tails.
It's not bad as it is.
Back.
Us are pretty happy to win that toss.
Yeah, we're to win the toss. I've been losing last 3 tosses, so we're going to bat on this wicket. It's a pretty good batting wicket in the beginning, but it might crumble later on.
Yeah. And you've gone with the 2 spinners?
Yeah, we've gone only with the kind of Kumble and Venkatapati, yeah, because the wicket's going to crumble. Yeah. It's not very conducive to fast bowling.
All right. Okay, good luck then.
Thanks, man.
No Wasim, that's a big blow to your side, Amir.
Well, it's a very big blow, but the thing is, everybody's very confident. Yeah. So we have Ataur Rahman, he's bowling very well, so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't affect anything on us. So we're very confident.
No one out there. That's one of his real strong points, Sachin Tendulkar.
Down the way he goes. He's hit that one straight down the ground. What a good shot that is. One bounce for 4. Magnificently played. That's his half century as well. This is a good performance by Sidhu. Oh, he's got him. That's it. Tendulkar's out. He's dragged one back onto the stumps. That is a big wicket for Pakistan. Trying to play a clever little shot, and this ground is stunned. The place has gone absolutely silent. The ball hit the inside edge of the bat, dragged back onto the stump.
No one in the infield, but they don't need it. And it's Javed down at long on who's taken the catch. So Mandraker has perished, trying to take the long handle to Sohail. It's not going to carry to Javed, and in fact it beats him out there. It's well timed. 150 is up.
This is a beautiful delivery from Mushtaq. The flipper going straight through the arm. Sidhu trying to pull it on the onside. Bowled neck and crop. 168 for 3, India. And this is beautifully played on the onside. Bazaruddin has picked the gap beautifully and smashed it through mid-wicket for 4. Down the track comes Azharuddin and hits Mushtaq out of the ground. Beautiful shot. Edged and magnificently taken by Rashid Latif. Just what Pakistan wanted. India losing their 4th wicket, that of the captain, 200 for 4.
Be a big challenge, always is at the back end of an innings for both batsman and bowler. You can get it both. You can get it so wrong in both departments. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. That's a magnificent cover drive. That's one of the shots of the day. He's caressed that one through extra cover. Camberley timing it beautifully. Oh, he's got him. That's him. That's Camberley out. Clean bowled by Mushtaq. That's very well bowled. Bang on target. Will they come back for the second? They should. The ball's right between the fields. But oh, there's a mix-up here. This has got to be... Oh, no, he's dropped him. No, he's out. Yes, I've got him. He's got him, that's for sure. He was very lucky there, though. He knocked off one bail. The tenseness, Anwar was the man. He knocked off a bail. Luckily, there was one left, and he knocked that one off as well. Well, that's a good shot. Straight over the top. That'll go all the way for 4. Vidon's coming across to cut it off. No way. This crowd roars. What a good shot that was. Straight over the top. Fast bowlers don't like that. Get ready for a blistering Yorker. Oh, he's played it well. That's a beautiful shot. It's 4. Racing away to mid-wicket. That's a magnificent shot. Kumble is playing a blinder. He's blazed that one through the gap for 4. Well, what a good shot that was too. A slightly shorter run there from Waqar Yunus. And he's smashed it through the... This could make a big difference to this game. Oh, he smashed it. That could be 6. That's a great shot. What a little beauty. That has gone miles over the top of mid-wicket. This is a great over for the Indians. 22 2 runs in an over where they would have settled for 6. That's in the air, this could be out. Jarvid's underneath it, will he catch it? He's got good hands, he's got him, yes he has. Jarvid's got him in the deep, having fumbled all night, he's taken the big one. It went miles in the air, he ran around, that was a good catch. Oh, that's gone through the gap as well for 4, that's a good hit. These Indians are turning it on. This has been a fantastic little end to the innings for them. Wakai Yunus, last over of this Indian innings. Played away on the offside, beautifully played. Well, you will never see a ball timed better than that one. It was cut superbly, it wasn't thrashed. Jadeja is playing a little gem of an innings. Superbly, it wasn't thrashed. Jadeja is playing a little gem of an innings. He's on strike again. Oh, he's hit that one down the ground. This could be 6 as well. It's a biggie. It's a huge 6. Straight down the ground, almost into the dressing rooms. And that tells the story. What an innings this is. Wakai Yunus is being slaughtered. He's hit this one in the air. This could be out. It's going down to deep mid-off. That's going to be the end of him. Yes, it is. He had to go for it. Well, that's the end of a little gem of an innings. Jadeja out, 25 balls for his 45. And really, his innings could be the difference in this match. A superb effort. Well, that's well bowled, that's 4-2, that's lucky. Well, that is lucky. That one hit the inside edge. It was a magnificent Yorker. It was lucky it didn't break his toe. Oh, he's hit that down the ground too. There's a wide mid on, one bounce to him. Will they come back for the second? They're taking a chance. Overthrows. It's deafening in the stadium. Nicely played, the last ball. They're going to have to run it out. Back for the second. Will this be a run out? It'll be close. He's home. That is a great performance by the Indians. 287 for 8 off their 50 overs.
Well, that's a magnificent performance, wonderful entertainment. The noise was absolutely fantastic here as India surged towards that total. This is the card of their innings, with Tendulkar making 31, Sidhu a brilliant 93, and he was certainly hampered by that leg injury. Manjrekar 20, everyone got a go on there. Azharuddin was playing beautifully for his 27, Camberley 24, and Jadeja once again, he's come in twice now for India, 45 to finish them up on 287. And the bowling figures, well, Pakistan suffered there. Wakai Yunus at one stage had very impressive figures. Now 2 for 67. Aqib Sharbat 1 for 67. Atur Rahman 1 for 40. Mushtaq Ahmed was the best of them, 2 for 56. And Amir Sohail did a good job in his 5 overs, 1 for 29 as acting captain. So it's 288 to win. That is a mammoth task, I can assure you. The asking rate is 6 per over.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. He really is very talented, Saeed Anwar.
And Venkatesh Prasad here is welcomed to the bowling crease with a superb piece of timing by Saeed Anwar.
Oh, that's an excellent shot as well. Already, I think we're seeing the difference between these two left-handers. Saeed Anwar is a very wristy player, but I think he's a little more talented than Sohail, and he will take less risks. And Jadeja misses on this occasion.
Well, there's a hush in the crowd, but the Pakistanis won't mind that. Another brilliant square cut by Amir Sohail.
And that's where he really likes to hit, through the offside.
This is again a glorious piece of timing. It wasn't a bad ball, but really just the talent of the man.
Once again, he's prepared to take the risk, Amir Sohail. So after 7 overs, Pakistan 49 for naught. Anil Kumble has had the best over of the innings for India. Well, that's 6. And the 50 partnership, that is a long way back.
This really is a huge hit from Syed Anwar.
Oh, excellent shot. Beautiful positioning of the feet.
This is a superb cricketing shot by Amir Sohail. Even before the bowler bowled, he's moved outside that leg stump and really just gone through the line and hit it through extra cover.
Well hit. That's 6 again.
Again, what a magnificent piece of timing by Syed Anwar. This really is unbelievable batting.
Anil Kumble again. It's blasted away through the offside. That's a lovely shot again. It's just impossible to hold these two back. They are really playing some fantastic shots. Again, it's short, and that area is covered, but it's not covered dead square. The placement has been very good too. That is a rank long hop, and if you really are attacking, it's the sort of delivery you'd be wishing for. Srinath has conceded 5 fours and a 6 so far. Well, that's in the air, and it's going to be caught. Yes, it's going to be out. Got him. That's the first wicket, and that's the first cheer we've heard for a while. The Indians have come alive. They've been miserable for 10 overs, and all of a sudden the hands are slapping and there's a roar and a bounce back in the stadium. It's gone miles, it's way over the top and into the crowd at deep square leg, and that brings up his half century. That's very well played. This could just be the innings that swings it for Pakistan.
Prasad from the pavilion end. And straight away Ijaz picking him over square leg. This should go all the way into the fence for 4.
Yes, that was a very good shot. Prasad looks as if he's set a field for the offside, and he pitched the first ball on Ijaz's legs.
He's down the track, and really it's been a flat batted tennis shot over covers for 4.
He's a great competitor, Amir Sohail, and here you see him arguing with the bowler or telling him what he's doing.
Well, that's the answer. That's the best way you can answer a batsman. Venkatesh Prasad has clean bowled Amir Sohail. Sohail losing a bit of concentration, having a chat with the bowler and having his off-stump peg back next ball. 113 for 2, Pakistan. He's edged it and almost carried to the keeper. A diving effort there from Nayan Mongia, just unable to hold the ball, and a lucky break for Inzamam.
Well, that could be very costly for India.
And he's hit it in the air. This could be another wicket for Prasad, and yes it is. Srinath taking the catch, just showing what pressure can do. Ijaz Ahmed gone. Pakistan lose their 3rd wicket. 122 runs on the board. And that smashed away on the offside by Inzamam. A big, powerful player picked up that short ball from Raju and had no problem in dispatching it through the covers. Pakistan, a big edge, and Venkatesh Prasad has done the trick again for India. A huge blow for Pakistan in Zamamul Haq, gone 132 for 4.
Catch. Wonderful attempt because it was low and flat. Just scuttered across the ground, probably 6-9 inches away from the grass, and Azharuddin was the man diving for it. That'll beat him into the fence. Not even with the best dive he could muster would he have been able to stop that. Well, these two experienced players will be working out precisely how they can do it.
That's beautifully hit.
Well, Jadeja just giving the right width to Salim Malik.
50 partnership between Salim Malik and Javed Miandad has come off 83 balls. It's going to be Kumble back into the attack now. And he's been given out. So Anil Kumble has done the job for India. He's got rid of the danger man.
Well, there's a man getting around for it, but he'd need to be 45 feet tall. It's one hell of a hit.
That's a great shot by Rashid Latif.
Beautiful shot.
Great shot by Javed. And here, this is the strength of Javed. He's one of the best players of spin bowling. That's a great shot by Rashid. A huge 6. Crowd stunned and silent. And it's really, the pressure is going to mount on the Indian players.
Safe at home rather than at first.
Well, Richie, a direct throw might have been, yes, that could have got him.
Brilliantly done. He sneaked one there between, or perhaps under the bat of Rashid Latif. And that is the partnership that had to be broken because Pakistan were looking extremely dangerous. Well, he's claiming it. And he's gone. Mushtaq Ahmed has gone. Anil Kumble has struck again.
Shy at the stumps, and that's got to be close. Yes, it's all over. I think Javed knows too. That's all over for him. It's been a bold effort by him. He tried to hold it together so that they could have a go at the end, and I think it's written all over his face. Oh, and a big appeal. He's got him. Fastball at RBW. Well, the Indians are rejoicing. This is some victory. So just 2 balls to go now. Got that one away to mid-wicket, so 1 ball to go. And no one has left. Well, this is it, the last ball. Nudged away down the 3rd man, and they haven't really gone up yet. There they go. So victory to Mohammad Azharuddin and his Indian side, comprehensively beating the Pakistanis.
Well, that was a big win for India, 9 for 248 Pakistan in their innings, and the card of their innings shows just how they fell away after that magnificent partnership between Amir Sohail and Saeed Anwar. 84 they put on, and took only 61 balls. Tremendous performance from them. I thought they did the wrong thing then in a sense, tossing their innings away, because it made it that much harder for the other batsmen. Salim Malik, 38 from 50, and Javed Miandad, 38 from 65, did well. Rashid Latif hit well, 26 from 25, but it was a losing battle once India got on top in the middle of the order. And the bowling figures, excellent. Very good performance to come back from the lathering they were taking early on when Srinath took a tremendous amount of stick. 1 for 61 from Srinath, and Prasad 3 for 45 in 10 overs. Anil Kumble came back well, 26 from 3 overs, and then he finished up with 3 for 48 in 10 overs. Venkatapati Raju 1 for 46, and Tendulkar and Jadeja did very well. The skipper Azharuddin had to get 10 overs out of 2 of them, or perhaps 1. As it was, they had just 44 taken from there, and that was where the game went India's way. Man of the match, Navjot Sidhu, for his excellent innings when